Have you ever wondered what life might feel like if one day you find yourself growing old alone? Most people don't think about it until it becomes their reality. Loved ones move away, friends pass on, and the silence of each day becomes more noticeable. But aging alone doesn't have to mean living in sadness. In fact, this chapter of life can be one of reflection, peace, and deep personal meaning. With just a few small daily habits, you can create a life that feels full and joyful. Because being alone doesn't have to mean feeling lonely. Habit 1. Establish a daily routine. One of the most disorienting feelings that can come with aging alone is waking up and not knowing what to do with your day. Without the structure of work, family schedules, or regular responsibilities, time can begin to blur, and the days may start to feel empty or even meaningless. But you don't have to let that happen. Have you ever felt that way? Like the hours are slipping by and you're just watching life happen from the sidelines? If so, you're not alone. And if this message speaks to you, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. We're building a community here where every life stage is honored and every voice matters. Creating a simple daily routine is one of the most powerful ways to bring purpose, rhythm, and comfort into your life. A routine doesn't mean filling every hour with chores. It's about gently guiding your day with intention, giving yourself a reason to get up in the morning and something to look forward to. Start small. Wake up at the same time each day. Make your bed. Prepare a nourishing breakfast. Step outside for a few minutes of fresh air and sunshine. These little acts anchor you. They remind you that your life still has flow, meaning, and direction. Even the smallest rituals, watering your plants at the same time each afternoon, writing in a journal before bed, or listening to your favorite song every morning, can help restore a sense of calm and control. Remember, you are not at the mercy of time. You can shape your days with care and purpose. A routine is more than structure. It's a gentle promise to yourself that today matters, and so do you. Habit 2. Care for your physical health. As we age, it's easy to accept physical decline as something inevitable. The knees ache a little more, energy comes and goes, and we start sitting more than we move. But one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to keep your body gently, consistently in motion. And if moving has become harder for you lately, you're not alone. It's okay to feel frustrated or even a little discouraged. Many people do. Aging brings real changes, and it's not about denying them, but finding new ways to work with them, gently and with compassion. You don't need intense workouts or expensive equipment. Just a short walk, a light stretch, or moving around the house can make a world of difference. Regular movement helps keep your muscles strong, your balance steady, and your independence intact. It improves circulation, boosts mood, supports better sleep, and even sharpens your mind. Think of movement as a quiet way of telling your body, "I'm still here, I still care." It's not about pushing limits, but about honoring the strength you still have and nurturing it, little by little. And it's never too late to start. Even if mobility is limited, there are chair exercises, gentle yoga, or simply standing up more often throughout the day. What matters most isn't how much you do, but how regularly you do it. Your body has carried you through so much. It deserves your kindness, your patience, and your attention. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a declaration that you are choosing vitality over stagnation and hope over resignation. Habit 3. Keep your mind engaged. As the body ages, so does the mind. But that doesn't mean we're destined to lose clarity or curiosity. One of the most loving things you can do for yourself is to keep your mind gently active and nourished. Just like your muscles, your brain needs movement too. Mental movement. It's easy, especially when living alone, to fall into passive habits. Hours of television, silence in the house, the same routine day after day. Over time, you may feel your sharpness fade, not because you're getting old, but because your mind isn't being invited to stretch and grow. But it's never too late to bring your inner world back to life. Read a few pages of a book, try a crossword puzzle, learn something new, even something simple. A word in a different language, a new recipe, or how to use a piece of technology you've avoided. Every small challenge helps create new mental pathways and brings a spark of excitement into your day. And if you've felt foggy or forgetful lately, be gentle with yourself. Aging is not failure. Slowing down is not defeat. Your mind is still capable of learning, thinking deeply, and finding joy in new ideas. You don't have to master anything. You only need to stay curious. Keep asking questions. Keep seeking new thoughts. A lively mind is a powerful companion, and it will help you feel more alive, connected, and whole with every passing day. Which habit so far has spoken to your heart the most? If you found value in establishing a routine, caring for your body, or reawakening your mind, comment number 1 below to let us know you're here, walking this journey with us. Sometimes just sharing a small thought can be the beginning of something bigger. Habit 4. Stay socially connected. One of the quietest but most painful changes that can come with aging is the slow drift of social connection. Friends pass away. Family grows busy. The phone rings less often. And suddenly, the days feel quieter and lonelier. If that's been your experience lately, please know this. Feeling lonely doesn't mean you're broken. It means you still crave connection, because you still have love, laughter, and stories left to share. Staying socially connected doesn't require large gatherings or constant interaction. Sometimes one meaningful conversation a day is enough. A call to an old friend, a chat with the neighbor, even a smile exchanged at the grocery store. These small moments matter more than you think. If you don't have many people around you physically, don't lose hope. Technology can be a lifeline. Video calls, online communities, even message boards can help you find people who truly see and hear you. The most important thing is to reach out, even when it feels a little uncomfortable. Because loneliness fades the moment you remember. You still belong somewhere. You are still part of a living, breathing world. And someone, somewhere, is always glad you said hello. Habit 5. Practice gratitude every day. As we get older, it becomes easier to focus on what we've lost. People we loved, roles we once held, health we used to take for granted. And it's okay to grieve those things. It's natural. But if we only look at what's missing, the weight of absence can slowly dim the beauty of what still remains. That's where gratitude comes in, not as denial, but as gentle redirection. It's the simple act of saying, yes, I've lost, but I still have. And what you still have matters deeply. Gratitude doesn't have to be grand or poetic. Some days it's just a warm cup of tea, a soft blanket, the way sunlight hits the wall. Other days, it's a phone call, a memory, or the sound of your own laughter. These small joys, when noticed and named, begin to stitch warmth back into your life. Try writing down 3 things you're thankful for each morning or evening. At first, it may feel strange or even forced, but over time, you'll begin to notice more light, more color in the world around you. And when you focus on what still brings joy, your heart becomes softer, your mind more open, and your spirit more at peace. Because no matter your age or situation, there is still beauty in your life, and you are still worthy of joy. Habit 6. Make time for quiet reflection. In a world that moves quickly, and even in the silence of an empty home, our thoughts can become noisy, regrets from the past, worries about the future, feelings we've carried for too long. And sometimes when we live alone, those thoughts echo even louder. That's why creating a space for stillness is so important. Not to escape your thoughts, but to meet them gently, with kindness, not judgment. You don't need hours of meditation or spiritual training. Sometimes reflection is as simple as sitting near a window, watching the breeze move through the trees, or closing your eyes for 5 quiet minutes to breathe and just be. This stillness isn't emptiness. It's where your soul takes a deep breath. It's where clarity grows, where sadness softens, and where peace has space to settle in. If you pray, let those quiet moments be your prayer. If you journal, let your pen be the voice of your heart. And if you simply sit in silence, know that even that is powerful. You are tending to your inner world, gently, intentionally, lovingly. We all need moments of pause, no matter our age. They help us hear what truly matters. They ground us, and they remind us that even when the world feels overwhelming, we still carry calm within us. In the quiet, you are never lost. You are home. Habit 7. Give to others in small, meaningful ways. When life becomes quieter and the days stretch long, it's easy to feel like we have less to offer. But the truth is, you still carry so much value, wisdom, and warmth. And one of the most powerful ways to rediscover that is through giving. Helping others doesn't have to mean volunteering full-time or making grand gestures. Sometimes, it's as simple as checking in on a neighbor, writing a kind message, or calling someone who might need to hear your voice. A shared story, a gentle smile, a listening ear. These small gifts ripple farther than you can imagine. And something beautiful happens when you give. You start to feel needed again. You begin to remember that your presence matters, your kindness matters, and your life still touches others in quiet, powerful ways. If mobility is a challenge, there are still ways to contribute. Send a thoughtful letter. Mentor someone online. Share a memory that brings comfort or laughter to someone who needs it. The form doesn't matter. The heart behind it does. You are not invisible. You are not finished. You are still someone who can make a difference today and every day after. And often, when we lift someone else, we find that we've lifted ourselves too. Because giving, in the end, is a way of saying, I am still alive, I am still connected, I still matter. 8. Aging alone doesn't mean facing life in silence or sadness. With these 7 gentle habits, building routine, staying active, feeding your mind, connecting with others, practicing gratitude, embracing stillness, and giving to others, you can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply your own. Every new day is a chance to choose connection, joy, and purpose. You don't have to change everything at once. Just one step, one habit, can begin to shift your world in the most beautiful way. So tell me, if you had to start with just one habit, which one speaks to your heart today? Leave a comment and let me know. Let's walk this journey together, gently and intentionally. One day, one choice, one quiet victory at a time. You are not alone. You are still becoming, and your best days may still be ahead.